Good evening and salutations, my Wino fans. Oh my goodness. I always sit there and wonder, how does everyone have the patience to sit there and watch certain scenes within this show? Don't get me wrong, I'm not just saying that this show is bad or is, whatever. It just moves at a different pace than some of the other shows that I'm used to watching. But and I've been watching this show for nearly 2 months, give or take. And I am still I'm still questioning people's patience. Um let's start off with Chance and Abby for a minute because Chance says something. Okay, so Chance is playing with Baby Dom and it seems like he's having some sort of I don't know, panic attack. And Abby notices it and Abby walks up to him and it seems like he's kind of just playing it off a little bit. And, he does tell Abby eventually about, the panic attack that he has. And he's like, listen, I need to sit there and ask you a question. I need you to, depending on what I'm going to do, I'm going to need your support on it. She's like, sure, what is it? This man, oh, I forgot my damn notes. This man says that it's a good idea for him to go back to the police force. And I just kind of paused it like, I'm sorry, what? Even she's like, huh? And she says that the therapist signed off on it. I'm just like, all right, so let me get this straight. You're going to go back to a job, high risk, high pressure situations where you can't just sit there and say, oops, I made a boo boo, and just, it's okay. Because when you do that type of job, you're not just risking yourself, you're risking your partner, you're risking everyone around you depending on the decisions that you make at that time. So for him to sit there and say, well, sometimes I'm going to make mistakes and, I'm going to have my little moments. And I'm like, this isn't like you're just going to an office job and you have those type of panic attacks or whatever it is. And you could just be like, all right, whatever. This is you're dealing with life and death situations. So for him to sit there and say, well, I'm gonna have, I'm gonna make some mistakes and some bumps in the road. Bumps in the road could mean somebody dies. Okay, it could mean somebody got shot. It could mean somebody got injured. It could mean he could have got injured. All those things above, and the things that I didn't mention, could wind up happening. So for him to sit there and kind of play down some of the things that might happen, I was just like, bro, are you kidding me? Are you serious? And of course, his wife says, sure, I support that. I, su- I support that. I support that. That's that's what she said. And he calls up Ray. I don't know. I hope that he was not there talking to a voice machine. But you know what? Given this world, I'm pretty sure Ray would sit there and say something along the lines of, "Are you sure you're ready for this?" Okay, sure. I do understand that Chance to sit there and say he's going to start off on baby steps and he's not going to be back full force or whatever. But well, what does full force mean to you? Does full force mean that you're going to be on desk duty, or does full force mean you're going to be out on the field? Because you can't sit there and kind of have measures when you're out in the field. Okay, all right. I'm just going to move on from that because that is just So while the family, as in Nick, Nikki, and Victor, are worried about ice cream, Ice Queen Victoria. Um, Victoria is talking to Ashley. Now at this point, I already know what she's gonna do. I'm really hoping that's what she's gonna do. Is that she's playing it. She's playing it. You know, um, saying that listen, let me talk to my family, and you know, we shouldn't talk to them together because you don't really have any proof that that you're not that you're sick. We don't have any proof or anything like that. You got to find that proof, and I'm gonna sit there and work with my family, and we're gonna be okay. And she hugs him and kisses him. Meanwhile, you got Billy that's just looking at this whole thing like, yo, how come you didn't smack him? What are you doing? What's going on? Now Nick decides to leave because he wants to see what's going on. And Nikki's like, it's better for, not everyone to sit there and kind of rush her because of, her icy ways. So he goes, he sees Billy. Now Nick wants to sit there and get involved. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? But Billy kind of like, let's see how this is going to play out. Let her handle this. I'm pretty sure she got this ship. She knows what she's doing. What the hell are you doing halfway through? But he doesn't say anything. And you know, Victoria talks to um Billy and Nick, and she's a little kind of defensive with Nick, and she thanks Billy for just sitting there listening to her and everything like that, and then she leaves. Now Victor, and he got eyes everywhere, and one of his people was like, "Yo, just let you know, your daughter is kissing Ashlyn," and he's like, "I'm sorry, what? Oh hell no!" So he gets down there, and by the time he gets there, Victoria's gone, and Victor gets there, and of course he's like, what are you doing here, Billy boy? And I'm just like, woke me up. So glad he actually said that. I miss him sitting there saying Billy boy so much. Um, but Billy's like, yo, listen, I know what's going on. She told me everything, and if you would have listened to me, we wouldn't be in this predicament in the first place, and yada yada yada. Niggas like, yo, you know what, this isn't helping. They get a text from Nikki because Victoria gets to Nikki and is like, yo, listen, I want to pull the family together because I'm only going to say this once. So Nikki texts Victor, and Victor's like, yo, listen, we got to go. So they start walking. You see Billy walking with them. It was like, bro. It's, it's kind of a family affair. You might want to just kind of just take a step back. And of course, Victor's like, yo, listen, this is what family. But, Billy's like, we got children together, so, I'm including those decisions. But Victor's like, yo, bro, I'm not gonna sit there and say it twice. You really want to just kind of just take a step back. So they leave. Billy runs into Ashland, and of course, he bickers with him. Oh, your day's coming, this, that, and the third. So they snipe at each other back and forth. It doesn't really go anywhere. Except for Billy's just like, practically is like, you're gonna go down sooner or later. You marry the wrong woman that is way too smart for you, and she's gonna figure it out. She's gonna figure you out. So Ashlyn does what Ashlyn usually does, is kind of like look at him like, yeah, okay, whatever, chump. Yeah, I don't know. You're just being you. It's no big deal. You're just annoying, but you're gonna go away sooner or later anyway. So he's there at, I guess, Society. Interesting names that they chose these restaurants. Um, Somebody did sit there and say that Abby is rich, but what does she do exactly? Like, what is her job? I don't understand what she does. Um, I looked that up. So the family gathers, the Newmans gather, and at first, Victor's like, "Yo, what are you doing? You're sitting there hugging and kissing Ashlyn like everything's cool. Like, what's wrong with you? We're there, we're worried for you, and you just kind of like disappear for everyone." And Victoria's like, "Listen, I'm gonna tell you this once. I'm gonna handle Ashlyn. I got this whole thing under control. I got this. Don't worry about it. Don't undermine me. I got this." So at this point, I'm like, you know what, Victoria, you have been disappointing me since I first started watching this. Since I saw you kick your brother to the curb for him simply trying to help you. This could be your way towards a redemption arc. How about that? That's what I'm sitting there thinking. I'm thinking that she's gonna sit there and play Ashlyn. She's gonna probably try to gather some sort of evidence, and I'm gonna be with it, be for it. Because to be honest, she has been well. I think my past videos have actually kind of explained how I feel about Victoria. I do call her the Ice Queen for a reason. Um, so I'm looking forward towards that, whenever that happens. I'm looking at my notes and I'm just like, yep. Okay, cool. They really only focus on two storylines. They focus on the Chase and Abby storyline, and they focus on Newman's and Billy, because he's part of the family by their kids that they share. So they pretty much only focuses on well, pretty much just those two storylines. That's why I was sitting there looking at my notes like, did I did I miss something? Because I felt like I missed something. No, okay. But I will sit there and say this. I will sit there and say this. That this was probably as far as episodes is concerned, with soap operas between GH, Days, B&B, and YNR. I definitely have to sit there and say that this took second place. Because Days disappointed me, and well, B&B was just a complete and utter waste. So YNR took it. Who knows? Anyway, with that being said, I think that's actually gonna do it. Kind of oddly, but okay. Um, yeah, I don't really think I actually have anything else to say about this. Good episode. Weird choices, especially, well, not weird choices, just bad choices with Chance, okay? It's not even weird choices, it's just bad choices. But with that being said, I'm gonna go. I want to thank you for watching. Be safe. Let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next video.